Hello Stampers, it's the Pampered Stamper, and I just wanted to show you some of the cards, or actually all of the cards that I've made with the Sitting Pretty bundle. So this is the one that is totally a Jackie original, and I quite like it. You'll know why. I do love my glass of red wine, my daily glass of red wine. See, so I hauled out a set that I haven't used in a long time. It's called Half Full. And it's a fantastic stamp set. And the tree comes from a stamp set called Sheltering Tree, which is also lovely and also hasn't been used in a long time. So it was a great combination. And the reason I used it is because I was casing a card from the catalog. I've changed it up a little bit, but it had, if you see those dots in here in the corner, that comes from, let me move it over, don't get dizzy, that comes from this tree. So since I had the stamp set out anyway, I thought I would play with it. But you can see here, there's a squirrel, which I love. The park bench, look how nice that is, the details in that bench with the copper foil. Now I put adhesive sheets in behind so that you can just peel it off and then it's a sticker. And it went through the Big Shot just beautifully. Make sure you use the precision plate. And I didn't have to do any poking, so that's always wonderful. And then those bricks on the bottom, that's just one long skinny stamp that I'll show you in a minute. And I just stamped it repeatedly. And it was very easy to do since it's a photopolymer stamp set. I love the saying too, anywhere with you is better than anywhere without you. So pretty sappy, but I love it. Now this card uses what our shimmer paper. And that means it's great for doing a watercolor wash. I love the softness of this. Hi Susan, thanks. The bottom, the base that the bulldog is sitting on is a framelit that can be used, and that I did use with the embossing mats. So it makes, yeah, it's actually created just to do that. And the bench was embossed in black and then cut out. So beautiful card, really quick to do. The last card is this one here, and it uses the delicately detailed laser cut paper. I saw this card from Candy Ford. I changed it up a little bit. But yeah, the bench has been embossed in silver. That bench is beautiful. You can also cut off the back of this bench and it turns into a table, which is really neat. I did find the flower, this potted plant, pretty tricky to stamp because it's a two-step stamp. But honestly, if you see the blurry photos I've been posting, I think I might need glasses. That could be the problem. So let's take a peek. Hi, Wendy. Here is Sheltering Tree. This is an oldie but a goodie. And honestly, it was my favorite stamp set for a long time. But the problem is doing this as a job, you own so many stamp sets, you can't use them that often. Wonderful words, a beautiful font. And I've done a project with this, like for wall art with the trees in the different seasons. It's got the rake and the swing and a bike. It's beautiful. Here is the Sitting Pretty bundle that I used. So I have a class on Saturday that I call Sweet, Sweet Saturdays. Because the class is pretty sweet. It's very chill. We meet Saturday afternoons at 1. We make 4 cards. We do it once a month. If you buy the bundle, the class is free. Hi, Wendy. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, and if you choose that you don't want to buy the bundle, then $25 gives you a fantastic afternoon and 4 great cards. Here are the framelits. So here you can see that one that I was talking about that is meant for embossing. Sorry, it's not focusing very well. There we go. Then there's a framelit for the bulldog, the bench. There's the second bench. There's 3 hearts in there. There's a bird, a squirrel, and then that funny one at the top there is for the pot. Okay? So the only one that doesn't have an image is this square park bench. It's just a single, okay? And then here is the Half Full stamp set. I love it. May your glass always be half full. You can use it for Christmas, Merry Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Wine improves with age. We improve with wine. And the best wines are the ones we drink with friends. That is so true. And that's pretty cool too, the wine bottle. So, and it says, a glass of wine makes life divine. Well, you know what? I'm not arguing with any of that. I love this stamp set. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is that we have a new set of delicately detailed paper in the catalog, and it is beautiful. I've cut this one apart, so we've got these long strips that are 12 inches long that are great for our scrapbookers. These pieces cut, and they fit perfectly on our note cards. And we have note cards that have a beautiful color wash on them in Blackberry Bliss and in Mint Macaron. Gorgeous. So I can't wait to turn these into cards, but that's for next week. But don't you think these are beautiful? And then here's this long one. It's almost, I would use the adjective Baroque. So you can do this as a 12-inch, or you can cut it into smaller pieces. Now it's white on one side, and look at this. It's like petal pink on the other side. So it comes, I believe, with 4 sheets of this big pattern. And there's the white on the other side. And 4 sheets of these with all the pieces. Okay? So fantastic paper. You have to be careful when you cut it because it's delicate, but it works really well. So I hope you were inspired with these cards. If you want to participate online, you can. You can order the bundle for me using the host code, which is on my blog. And if you use the host code, I will send you the card bits so that you can make this at home. Won't that be fun? So here I'm going over to the catalog, and here you can see, here's the beautifully detailed laser cut paper. Okay? And it goes with this strong and beautiful set, which I have too. I absolutely love this one. Great to encourage each other as women, right? I think sometimes as women we have a culture where we compete with each other, and we can be snippy and say unkind things. So I think we really need to make an effort to see the beauty in each other, inside and out, and build each other up. I think that's a really amazing way we can change the world. It's so easy to be critical. This is another great set. This is this teacup set that matches with the framelits that you can get for free with a $120 purchase. I actually don't have this set yet, but I'm going to get it very, very soon. So guys, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Have a super day. And yes, Grandy's asking, is there a trick for the adhesive? Yes, there is a trick to deal with that delicate stuff. I should show you. Okay, I'm going to walk here. I'm just going to show you my stamp room as I'm walking so that you're not bored. This little ugly tool right here is a silicone mat. That is how you're going to adhere your delicate papers. I'm looking somewhere. I have a little baggie. Keep it baggy. Oh, there it is. It's on my table. Okay, we're walking over there. Look at what a mess my desk is. Here is a baggie full of sponges. So what you do is, we're walking through my stamp room again. I'm organizing for my blends class, people. So I have room in my blends club for more people to join. Okay, so this is the magic right here. So Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue and sponges and the silicone mat. So you make a little puddle. I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy with my walking around. So, oh, you know what? I'll show you another time. But you make a puddle in the corner of your mat with Tombow. Then you spread it out with your sponge, just pretending I have a sponge in my hand. And then you dab it on the back of your delicate paper. And that works perfectly. So give it a try. If you want me to do that and show you step by step in another live, I will. But then I have to set things up so that I'm not holding the phone in my hand. Okay? So anyway, guys, thanks for sticking with me, and I hope I didn't make you dizzy with all this running around. Now I have to clean off my table. Oh, one other little trick. Here, see, these are all pieces of, here, take a look, of the other, well, I can't even talk. The delicate, it's way too long of a name, the delicate detailed paper, the laser cut paper in the annual catalog. I have cut them into pieces. I had lots of it. And then to store them, I put them in our clear plastic envelopes so they don't get all tangled up, and then I can use them for cards because, no, that's not it. I'm using it, a coffee and a card, for a beautiful card. Let me see. But this is a great way to keep them organized. Yeah, I can't find my card, but you'll see it on my page. So anyway, I hope that that was helpful. Thanks, Wendy. I do love my craft room. It's fantastic, but you do make a mess of all your surfaces. The more space you have, the more mess you make. So now I've got to get to cleaning up. All right, guys. Love you. Have a super day. Bye.